After the break, we're headed for civilization in the Falkland Islands.
Although here humans still seem to be the rare species, outnumbered by the penguins and the sheep by about 1,000 to 1.
Tonight in NBN News, a busy 24 hours for SES volunteers. Torrential rain lashing the Central Coast, Newcastle and the Upper Hunter. Clean-up efforts far from over. A grave mistake Israel's military confesses after 7 aid workers, including an Australian, were killed. And rumble in the concrete jungle, New York City struck by a rare earthquake, plus a night's masterclass over the dragons in brutal conditions in Newcastle. Details at 6.
The must-see reunion event.
There is nothing going on there at all. And I can't wait for the reunion.
Every bride and groom returns.
Oh, they're together. I called it.
Scores will be settled.
I feel disgusted.
Once and for all.
Don't tell me what I feel.
Am I fat? You don't give a about me. But Jono, mate, shush your face, I'm talking.
All hell
Why did you say that? You do this all the time.
is about to break loose.
You're the weakest woman I've ever met in my life. I want to leave.
Sunday at 7 on 9.
Now is the time to book your all-inclusive voyage to Antarctica on Scenic Eclipse. With up to 10 dining experiences, rejuvenating wellness facilities, spacious suites, and unrivaled exploration. Choose to soar above or dive below for memories that last a lifetime. Book your all-inclusive voyage now and save.
Yes, that didn't make sense. But this does. No Pong, all natural deodorant. Feel fresh all day. Every time you hit the road.
I locked my keys and
There you go.
thanks.
Take Australia's largest roadside assistance network with you. This is Roadside Assistance.
The Plush Autumn Sale is on now, with up to 50% off a huge selection of leather and fabric sofas, recliners and armchairs. Save up to 50% off at the Plush Autumn Sale, on now.
Great deals on technology now at Harvey Norman. Save $200 on the very helpful Google Pixel 7a, now only $548. Or save $450 on the powerful Google Pixel 8 Pro, now a hot $1248. Get the awesome new Samsung Galaxy A55 for just $699 and receive bonus Galaxy Buds FE. Add to your Samsung Eco.
On the way to the Northern Rivers, regional New South Wales begins a big clean-up. Israel sacks troops over the strike that killed an Australian aid worker. Why controlling your blood pressure could be key to slowing down ageing in the brain. And the Knights slip and slide closer to the top 8 with a win over the Dragons.
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening. First tonight, a grave mistake that should not have happened. Those are the admissions from an Israeli investigation into the deaths of 7 aid workers, including Australian Zomi Frankham. 2 officers have been sacked and others disciplined as the Australian government demands accountability for the killings. Authors are expected to be a draw card for local families. A Lake Macquarie boxer has his sights set on the world stage, hoping to take on YouTuber Jake Paul at a fight in the US this July. There are doubts about whether boxing royalty Mike Tyson will be cleared to compete, and Sakeo Beaker promises he's fighting fit to take his place.
He's the Windale boxer known for stinging with every shot.
Sakeo, the Scorpion!
A Cameroonian-born fighter with a rock-solid reputation.
He's got a head like a piece of granite and a body like a concrete statue, so he's going to be hard to hurt.
The 44-year-old who trains at the Windale PCYC now has his eyes on one of the biggest fights in the world in Texas on July 20.
I keep myself very sharp. If you see me now, you will say I'm still on the shape.
There are concerns boxing legend Mike Tyson won't be fit enough to take on YouTuber Jake Paul, who's 31 years his junior.
I will put my hand up to, if he fire, I will put my hand up to fight Jake Paul. Just keep my body activate to, if I have maybe a phone call for the big fight, I'm ready to do it.
The former Olympian and world champion says it'd be an honour to take the place of the baddest man on the planet.
And Mike Tyson is one of the greatest fighters. Everyone wants to fight Mike Tyson to bend the ring.
He's committed to keeping up his training in case he does get the chance to pack a punch in the States.
I do something every single week. If he's not running, I will do boxing. If he's not boxing, I will play soccer.
If his manager in America successfully strikes a deal with fight organisers, he'd head to AT&T Stadium in just 3 months to take on the 27-year-old.
Hey, Jake Paul is a pure bigger. If you feel like you want to already test yourself with a real fighter, come and find me.
In the meantime, he'll be dreaming of more moments like these.
What a win for Sakio Bika.
Risa Utama, NBN News.
The Stroud Show has kicked off for its 103rd year with dozens of families turning out for a day of fun. The annual Ute Show a major attraction today, with locals voting for their favourite to win the People's Choice Award. Magicians kept crowds entertained while local artists saw their masterpieces awarded blue ribbons. The show wraps up tomorrow night. And looking at the weather for the Hunter today, a great day for the show. Stunning Saturday across the region after last night's torrential rain, a top of 27 for Newcastle and Lake Macquarie. You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, more on the flood emergency gripping parts of northern New South Wales. Rumble in a concrete jungle, New York City struck by a rare earthquake. Calls for an overhaul of student debt in Australia. And planning continues as he battles cancer. The King's still set on visiting Australia in October.
Nope, he's not down here either.
Get another look from the Spextravaganza store-wide sale. Get any 2 pairs store-wide for only $1.99. Save up to $200. Limited time only.
So, you want to make an entrance? It's important to move with purpose. Take in your surroundings. Signal your intention. And enter with poise. Because how you arrive leaves a lasting impression. Arrive in the first ever Lexus LBX.
With Macca's new surprise fries, you've got a 1 in 4 chance of winning. With millions of dollars worth of prizes, plus weekly draws for your chance to win $10,000 cash. Peel your fries for a chance to find a prize.
It's days like these, rediscovering a new one thing I'll always remember her by.
All of us will be affected by cancer at some point in our lives. So this Australia's biggest morning tea, let's make it personal.
The Murray-Darling rivers pump life through our nation, to our farms, communities and environment. But water's being overused and the next drought is only a matter of time. Find out how the Australian Government's plan will restore the Murray-Darling rivers. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
It's hard when you start to struggle at home. When you might need care at any hour. Not just when someone visits. For care that goes beyond your needs and supports the whole you and your independence, choose Glengara Care. It's not a room, it's an apartment home in a community. Glengara Care, your home with care.
The Nick Scali April clearance is on now with up to 40% off selected designer furniture. Save up to 40% of the April clearance. On now at Nick Scali.
It's been an intense 24 hours across parts of New South Wales. Cyclonic winds and torrential rain hammering some Sydney suburbs especially hard. More than 150 people have been rescued with homes inundated, roads damaged and power cut off. Contrail. The magic of Harry Potter has been revived, a new Muggle experience arriving in Victoria to lead visitors into the wizarding world.
A town this tiny, everyone's a suspect.
Keep a close eye on everyone.
Great, now I have to log that.
The brand new Stan Original Series Population 11. Now streaming only on Stan.
Smoking causes 16 different types of cancer. And you have one clear way to reduce your risk.
Remember, stay focused. We're just here for a tow ball.
A Toyota genuine tow ball?
Dad, here it is.
Designed and tested by Toyota.
Wait a sec. Hilux is in stock. Oh. Nice floor mats.
There are oh so many reasons to visit your local Toyota dealer, with Hilux stock available now. Toyota. The pain relief brand Australians trust. To get us back to the moments that mean much more than we think. And the important stuff too. Panadol. Care starts here.
At Officeworks, we won't be beaten on price. Get this Acer Aspire 1 laptop for $397, or this Samsung Galaxy A15 5G smartphone for $327. Make bigger things happen at Officeworks.
With Macca's new surprise fries, you've got a 1 in 4 chance of winning. With millions of dollars worth of prizes, plus weekly draws for your chance to win $10,000 cash. Peel your fries for a chance to find a prize.
Nope, he's not down here either.
Get another look from the Spextravaganza store-wide sale. Get any 2 pairs store-wide for only $199. Save up to $200. Limited time only.
At Domain Homes, we meet people like these two every day. Searching for a home with contemporary design at an affordable price. Domain Homes offers unbeatable value. So you really can have it all. So you can start doing more of this and plenty of this. Even this is fun. Find out how you can save 10% and price your new home today at domainhomes.com.au.
Bosch Mega Deals at Domain. Series 6 dishwasher, hot price, plus bonus gift card and bonus local delivery. Bosch 10 kilo front loader with bonus gift card and local delivery. Bosch Series 8 oven with air fry, bonus gift card and cashback. On now at Domain.
The Knights are now a win outside the top 8 thanks to a muddy victory on an evening Newcastle fans will never forget. The torrential conditions putting fans' loyalty and the Knights' latest halves pairing to the ultimate test. With rain bucketing down, Friday night footy wasn't for the faint-hearted.
So if you're home with your Uggies and your blanket, you're in the best place possible.
But try telling these fans the Hunter pride on show.
He's got a snorkel.
Although its hospitality was slightly watered down, their loyalty rewarded by Jackson Hastings.
It sits up in the puddle, and Jackson Hastings has got the ball over the line.
The recalled halfback setting up another to mark a successful return, which was mainly smooth sliding.
Lomax lost his footing. Oh!
I thought Brady scored, and I just kind of rolled with him and nearly broke me back, so that would have been good.
The synchronised sliding needing work, his combination with Jack Cogger making an immediate splash.
Well, according to everyone, it wasn't going to work. We played two alike, but it seemed to work tonight in the rain. He really took control of the kicking game. He freed me up to play with KP down the left.
Taking to the conditions like a duck to water, Cogger's kicking game was the difference in the first half.
That's smart from Cogger. He knew the water was going to pull the ball up in the end goal. He's using the puddles to advantage.
But it was a Dragon who topped the halftime highlight reel, Zach Lomax setting fire to the rain.
What have we just seen?
The scoreline didn't change for 34 minutes, but the conditions did.
Standing into the McDonald's swimming pool.
The rain taking over, the forwards stepping up.
When it's raining like this, it's a middles game, and I think that's why we enjoyed it so much. We were involved the whole time, and it's fun.
The Knights now practicing rain dances after the 30-10 win.
Hopefully we don't get too many. Well, we played well, so maybe we need more.
Daly Cherry Evans is now the most capped player in the Manly Sea Eagles history, running out for game 310 at Brookvale Oval this afternoon. Out to spoil the party, the Panthers scored first through Brad Snyder before Tom Trebojevic crossed for the home side. Manly was then awarded a very controversial try with this knock on let go by the bunker. The home side leads 14-6. Pressure Itchford.
Jason Demetrio dejected after sitting through and blokes that want us on. Latrell Mitchell was put on report for a raised elbow.
Latrell could be sitting in the bin for 10 minutes for that.
Then again for a dangerous tackle.
Why do it? Like, why would you do that?
They're both just stupid things. They're just, just got to be better. Simple as that.
The coach conceding his team must turn things around quickly.
Oh, we definitely need to pick it up, yeah. We need to, but, our main focus now is reviewing this and getting ready for next week.
And any plans to recall Lachlan Ilias have been thrown out. The out-of-favour playmaker suffering a broken leg in New South Wales Cup.
It was pretty sad to see.
Zach Bailey, NBN News.
James Tedesco says his career isn't being threatened by concussion despite suffering another heavy head knock in the Roosters' loss to the Bulldogs. The superstar fullback was one of 3 players left concussed, with even more injured in the dramatic clash.
The aftermath of one of the most brutal and bizarre battles the NRL has seen.
We've had a few, but that was a weird one.
Canterbury's win coming at a huge cost. Connor Tracy tearing his calf, Kurt Mann fracturing a finger. Scans will determine the severity of Harry Edwards' neck injury. There are fears Viliami Kikau could have a break in his leg. Max King could have a fractured wrist, while Blake Taff was taken out of the game with a Category 1 concussion.
He's blindsided him, come in, and got him right on the chops.
He'll now miss next week.
He's actually really good in there, which is good.
That tackle saw Dom Young sent off, the first of the season.
Wasn't a swinging arm, was open-handed. If that's the standard, that's fine, but that's a new one for me. I feel like that's lower than what's been sent off.
Hit with a grade 3 charge, he'll miss at least 2 weeks, while the Roosters will be without both Sam Walker and James Tedesco for their next game after head knocks.
They're okay. I talked to Ted at half-time and he was getting his memory back.
It's the 10th concussion of the captain's career. He today told the Sydney Morning Herald he has no concern for his future. His coach was asked the same.
No, I don't really have a comment on that.
All of that overshadowing an extraordinary game. The Bulldogs led 26-0 at half-time before the Roosters almost ran them down. The final score, 30-26.
So I thought the first 30 minutes was our best footy we played, more than I can remember. Probably had our worst 40 minutes of the season in the second half.
Sam Jordan, NBN News.
The Swans have survived a scare at the AFL's Gather Round in Adelaide. They trailed the winless West Coast Eagles by 5 points at halftime, only to come to life after the break, running away to a 104-78 point win.
Sometimes you just got to find ways to play well, and I thought that today we were able to do that at different times.
Former Collingwood star Taylor Adams kicking a goal in his first game for the Swans. The Waratahs will aim to break a 4-game losing streak this season and an 11-game losing run against the Brumbies tonight. Nick McGardle and Morgan Tirinui have the late mail from GIO Stadium.
It is a massive local derby coming up here at GIO Stadium in Canberra. The Waratahs travelling to Canberra to try and take down the high-flying Brumbies. And, Morgs, that's something the Tars haven't done in almost 6 years to the day.
It is 11 matches as well, and there's a reason why the Brumbies so efficient anywhere they've played. If it's here, you're in trouble.
Yeah, they really are tough to beat in Canberra. Special night too for James Slipper, breaking the Australian record for Super Rugby appearances. His 178th game of Super Rugby.
And lots of it has been with quality. He's had a second almost part to his career here at the Brumbies, been in outstanding form, they've managed his body well, so that when he plays, he's in great form and he can go even longer.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to him celebrating in style tonight. If you're a Waratahs fan, maybe not too much style. Who wins it?
I think the Brumbies are too good.
Too good. All right, the Brumbies over the Tars for Morgs here at GIO Stadium in Canberra.
After the break, the son of a gun, Bronny James, is nominated in the NBA draft, and lightning strikes at the TJ Smith Stakes.
Before, please.
Mars, for you who did that thing you did.
Terry White Chemmart has real deals on all your favourite brands, like Living Healthy Immune Support, Centrum Advanced Multivitamin, and Blackmores Magnum 250 tablets. Get real deals every day at Terry White Chemmart, dedicated to care.
When it comes to the races, nobody does it easier than Maxie the Mate Musterer Harrigan. When the boys go missing, it's up to Maxie to bring these wandering wagerers back into the pack. This quaddy cowboy gets them all together to use Sportsbet's Bet with Mates, the easiest way to have a punt with your mates. Nobody does it easier than Sportsbet.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
The Nick Scali April clearance is on now with up to 40% off selected designer furniture. Save up to 40% at the April clearance. On now at Nick Scali.
Meet Nicole. I was told that I had plantar fasciitis. Everything changed when she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports. Within a week or two, I noticed such a difference. See if arch supports can help you too at the Good Feet store.
On now, Harvey Norman's super deals on Bosch. Get a bonus gift card plus bonus local delivery with the Bosch Series 4 8kg washer, only $7.99. Or step up to the German-made Series 8 washer with Allergy Plus bonus $70 gift card and bonus local delivery. Bosch Series 6 dishwasher super deal with bonus gift card, bonus finish pack and bonus local delivery. Bosch Series 4 pyrolytic oven, only $12.99 plus bonus $65 gift card. Limited time only. Bosch super deals at Harvey Norman.
On his 23rd birthday, Oscar Piastri has qualified 6th fastest for the Japanese Formula One Grand Prix. Max Verstappen put the disappointment of Australia behind him, claiming pole in a Red Bull front row lockout alongside Sergio Perez. Daniel Ricciardo will start from 11th on the grid. You might not know his first name, but you certainly know his last. Bronny James, the son of LeBron, is out to follow in his father's footsteps, nominating for the NBA draft. The 19-year-old is a strong chance of being picked up, not just because of his ability, but also because LeBron has long said he wants to play alongside his son before retiring, meaning they could come as a package deal. Hall of Fame trainer Les Bridge said that he was onto something special with Siestral legend, and this afternoon proved it, winning the $4 million Doncaster Mile. Longshot Chain of Lightning won the TJ Smith Stakes in a tight finish, while Chris Waller-trained Riff Rocket claimed the Australian Derby. Newcastle trainer Nathan Doyle has booked his place in the $3 million Big Dance after taking out the Muswellbrook Cup today. Transferred to his home track in Broadmeadow, Doyle's 4-year-old Overriding took the lead at the 400-metre mark and never looked back.
Kinloch running on, goes to second, followed by Ida Rush, and Ronnie battles away, but it's Overriding in front, clear over Kinloch, and Overriding wins this year's Muswellbrook Cup. Kinloch second, Ida third, Rush and Ronnie fourth.
Chris Lee's Kinloch finished second on what was a busy day for the Newcastle trainer, who also had runners in Randwick's TJ Smith Stakes and the Doncaster Mile. The Hunter Wildfires were put to the sword by the defending premiers in today's Shoot Shield season opener. The two sides traded blows early before Randwick kicked away in the second half, winning 64-17. Signing with the Western Force for the remainder of the Super Rugby season, Curtly Beale was out to make today's game for Randwick count.
Beale, little tip on now, and they're getting away early. It's going to be first points in 2024. James Hendren.
The defending premiers running rings around the Wildfires early, shooting out to a 12-point lead.
Moving up the park, inside pass, easy as you like, and it'll be a second try through the hands of Nick Chan.
The home side creating a spark.
A little tip ahead here from
The 5-pointer denied, so the Wildfires opted to go up in threes, their opponents continuing to deal in tries.
They're going to go off the side, and it will be another one for the visitors.
The visitors' class showing at both ends.
They're about to call out the fire department. But Jaden.
Abra.
The Wildfires next to the post. And they're over.
James Hendon putting a huge dent in the comeback.
Beats one, beats two.
goes back on the end and Sipple crosses.
The visitors keeping the pressure on in the second half.
And the centre is flying through. He'll get the offload to Watts. And it's a 1-2-3.
Randwick running rampant, scoring 40 points in 30 minutes and sending a message to the rest of the competition.
Now it's there for Hendren, and it's going to be a hat-trick in round one. James Hendren.
The rain has wreaked havoc on the NPL, with the majority of men and women's round 6 fixtures postponed due to field conditions. At this stage, tomorrow's clash between Warners Bay and Adamstown is the only women's game going ahead, while tonight's men's clash between Valentine and Edgeworth and both Sunday games are set to be played. Nova and Wests put on a show to start the Newcastle netball season today. Out for semi-final revenge, Nova traded blows with the defending premiers all first quarter. The two sides unable to be split at 11-all. It was a close affair until the end, Wests just holding on to win 41-40. Norths and BNC both recorded tight victories too, while Junction was far too strong for Waratah. Now, after a washout yesterday, it was blue skies and full steam ahead for day 2 of Newcastle's Sailfest. A Queensland fleet aboard Hooligan made the most of conditions in the feature class, the TP52 Gold Cup. In shore, the Sailing Champions League tournament was contested in a club versus club competition on the harbour. The racing wraps up tomorrow. And that's our look at sport.
Nice one, Jack. Should be some good wins tomorrow too. The sun was a welcome sight today with local flood warnings cancelled. We'll check Hunter weather details next.
We love our Aussie summers. Nothing beats a day on the water. And with the Isuzu D-Max, you can find your very own stretch. Be it a sunrise surf or a day out with the family. Summer goes further with the Isuzu D-Max. And with stock available, you can have your own before you know it. Live your own way in the Isuzu D-Max.
Anytime's a good time to learn with TAFE New South Wales short courses. Whether you're short on time, think it's time for a change, or time for a skills boost, you can change your life in just days or weeks. Search TAFE New South Wales short courses.
Protect your number one mate with Australia's number one, NexGuard Spectra. It's the most complete protection against fleas, ticks, mites, worms and even heartworm, all in one tasty chew. NexGuard Spectra.
Olay Retinol 24 is Australia's number one retinol range. Olay's cream hydrates better than a $100 retinol product, renews and resurfaces while you sleep. Wake up to plump impact.
The Nick Scali April clearance is on now with up to 40% off selected designer furniture. Save up to 40% at the April clearance. On now at Nick Scali.
Harris Scarf's mid-season sale is on now. Save 40 to 60% off all quilts and toppers, 40 to 50% off all towels and up to 60% off all vacuums. Hurry, sale ends Sunday 7th of April. Conditions apply. Harris Scarf. Great brands, great prices.
Northern New South Wales football premier competitions are back this weekend. Catch a match live and enjoy all the action. Details at northernnewsouthwalesfootball.com.au.
Shine after the rain at Nobbies today, thanks to Charlotte. Locally, Merewether recorded 115 millimetres in the 24 hours to 9 a.m. 107 fell at Wallsend, and further south, 187 millimetres at Erina Heights. To the satellite, cloud over eastern Australia and troughs is generating heavy rain and showers, most intense over southeast New South Wales and eastern Victoria, with that system tracking south. Flooding for the Hawkesbury and parts of Sydney comes as a result of persistent record rain between between Thursday and this morning. Tomorrow, heavy rain and storms in the east should become confined to southeast Australia with the movement of moist winds, showers and storms in the far north with unstable winds tomorrow. Mostly fine today with some showers inland, a top of 27 degrees for Nobby's, 28 at Williamtown and 26 at Merriwar. Tomorrow's forecast, a mostly sunny and warm day with a chance of a thunderstorm near the coast in the late afternoon and evening. Light winds becoming moderate northwesterlies in the middle of the day tomorrow. Newcastle heading for 28, 15 to 27 the range for Nelson Bay, 27 at Maitland, 27 also the top for Toronto and 27 for Muswellbrook. Coastal waters information for tomorrow sees at 1.5 metres with a 2.5 metre swell, northerlies up to 25 knots, sunrise at 6:08, sunset at 5:42 and the morning low tide at 1:35 a.m. Our outlook for Newcastle: Monday partly cloudy and warm, Tuesday partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers in the afternoon and evening, up to 15 millimetres on Tuesday. For Scone, a mostly fine and warm week ahead, a possible shower on Tuesday with a top of 24. And finally for Gosford, warm for the next couple of days, hitting 28 degrees tomorrow, possible shower on Tuesday. And that is the NBN News for this Saturday. A quick reminder, daylight saving will end overnight at 3 a.m. Clocks will go back an hour to 2 a.m. Thankfully, most of our devices will do it automatically. But for now, from all the team here, enjoy your evening. Good night.